Well, here we go again. I'm so thrilled, you know. It's just great that 70% of the people got the COVID V in the United States and 80% got it in Canada. Wow, that's just beyond amazing. And then all this information came out that the 6-foot rule didn't work, the mask didn't work, isolating all the children, making people stay in the house. Remember when the WHO said, you know what, if you don't get vaccinated, we'll come and we'll kick your door down and take your kids? Well, I'm going to play a video on Monday of the WHO, 2 posts. The director, which is, I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures, but honestly, yeah, he's quite the not very nice person if you knew his history, and he's the director of the WHO. Do your homework, for God's sakes. Anyways, all of this is coming from the WHO, and they're actually stating right now that monkeypox is on the rise, and in Africa, and I've got all the figures, I don't have it exact, but something like this year 573 people died or something, and I don't know, 2,700 people got it, and it's spreading into Kenya and 2 or 3 other countries within Africa. What a crock of crap, seriously. Anyways, just know this, like I said earlier today, if there is an election, which I don't believe election's going to take place. I believe the whole thing is just one big fraud, and everybody that's in it is a part of it, okay? Everybody. And the reality is, I think it's all just going to be just so crazy because, you know, they're probably going to lock down all the countries. You're not going to be able to fly. You're not going to be able to go anywhere because, look, let me just tell you something. The WHO, World Health Organization, is like the medical system. Okay, they know nothing about health. They don't care about health. It was never about health. And the reality is that, don't worry, monkeypox will be here. Remember, on the video I'm going to show you, they go, we warned you. We came out of January and we said, and then we had to lock down in March. Well, now we're going to jump ahead of it and get ahead of it because it came from China. Now it's going to come from Africa, and we're going to jump even months ahead. Now, we're warning everyone that it's coming, okay? And then guess what? All the news stations are going to say all the same thing, and all the cattle are just going to listen to it and then go get milked. Here we go again. You know what? Guess what, guys? I'm not upset. It's just a little bit annoying. You know, I was really hoping that my brothers and sisters around the world would have learned the first time, and they would actually rise. They would actually bring their vibration up, and they would feed their spirit, and we would just, you know, we would just show that we can't be that programmed that easy. This is just beyond ridiculous. So just know this, like I said, just before the election, at the election, just after the election, but I don't think there will be an election. This stuff is all going to be going down. Expect like things like civil war in the United States. There's going to be all kinds of stuff going everywhere. You won't know what crisis to pick, and I'm not going to pick any of them. Okay, I'm going to swim in my pool. I'm going to play pickleball. I'm going to go into my Braveheart Nation studios because the BHN app is coming. I'm getting the most powerful people in the world to come on. The app is released on September the 16th, and by September the 17th, we'll have a lineup of some of the most powerful speakers in the world telling you the truth. And you know what? Please. All right. They have to tell you what they're going to do to you. So just watch. It's in the movies. It's on the news. And all they have to do is say it. And then they got to get their celebrities to say it. And they got to put it everywhere. So that's the deal, right? As long as they let you know that they're going to poison you and they're going to, you know, make your life hard, then they can get away with it, you know. And it's a shame that 8 billion people can't rise up against a couple 100,000 of them, but that's not going to happen. Blackouts? Yeah, there's going to be blackouts. That's why I have solar, so I can keep on doing the videos, and as soon as the blackouts are over, and understand something, the cyber attacks, they're all going to be done by, you know who. The same people that are warning us about it, they're the same people that are doing it. The same people that are warning us about our health are the same people that are doing it. Isn't it amazing? I just think it's so amazing. And you know what? I just know that I have so much potential, you know, while I am on this planet, and I haven't even started yet. And when I look at the other people that just give away everything, you know, I really can't. I mean, if you watch these people and you watch these videos and you listen to them and you see how stupid their plan is, like, I mean, I don't know. They must have had about 4 drinks and smoked 2 joints and, I don't know, took some type of sleeping pills, because I mean, even their lies are getting so pathetic. But watch this. This is why I tell you, this is a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure down here, and that you will never get off of this slave planet unless you are going to bring your vibration up and feed your spirit. And you're going to have to be the 1 out of 10,000, or guess what? You're just going to keep being recycled over here, just like they pretend to recycle everything. Well, they're recycling us, okay? And they recycle the same stories over and over again. Hey, I'm going to play 2 of the most important videos for you on Monday in the Real Wolf Report. I gotta head to the airport around 11 o'clock. So I gotta splice these videos in, and then I'll do a little commentary on them. But understand something, it's all just orchestrated. You know what? I keep telling you guys, please start studying my library, start studying my PDG guide. Come take my whole life coach course in Ixtapa, Mexico in October. Or you know what? Or learn how to be a Wolf non-surgical body worker. I mean, guys, you can make a lot of great money. No robot's going to take over your job. And we have the most powerful body work in the world. And my whole life coach is the most powerful emotional, nutritional, physical course going. And I'll give you a money back guarantee on it. And that's the reality. When are you going to invest into yourself instead of investing into the BS that you see on the news? And everybody's going to be going out and watch all these people. They can't help themselves talk about it. I'll come on and I'll talk about it one time. Okay, and I'll just give you updates. That's all I'm going to go. I'm going to give you updates on this 3-ring circus. I am not going to waste any time or energy. You know, I'm just going to tell you something. I have empathy for everyone, but I'm disappointed a little bit because I'm already hearing conversations about this and people are already buying into it. And guess what? When you watch this video on Monday, they're going to be telling you something. They're going to mention it. They're going to mention it. And I think he mentions it twice. And then the doctor mentions it 3 times. Okay, the director of the WHO, which is highly intelligent man. Yeah, and totally straight. Okay, got it. All right. Anyway, so he mentions it like twice. She mentions it like 3 times. And they keep saying, this time it's about the children. It's about the children. Because last time, remember something? It was about the children, but the children don't get COVID. And they were trying to push the vaccine. Now it's monkeypox. And of course, monkeypox comes after the children. Okay. And then let's just make this perfectly clear. Okay. All right. I'm not telling you I'm the most intelligent guy, but I know logic. And the reality is why don't you look up the word virus before we go on number 2 round here? And you know, they pulled this stunt off. They pull this stunt every 75 years. Okay. They just want to make sure that everybody that they pulled on it before has passed on, or they are too tired to do anything about it. Look up virus and you're going to find out that a virus is, in Greek, it stands for poison or toxin. And no virus is alive and you can't spread it. And guess what? Think about it. The thing that they make all this money on, okay? They make all this money on this. And it's not even real. It's not even real. So, and it's not even about the money. It is about the money to the corporations, you know, and paying all the dividends to the shareholders and stuff. But the people at the very top that you don't even know their names, it's not about the money. It's about the harvest. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, we are so powerful that we can go out there and we can actually murder people. And guess what? Nobody can touch us. We are untouchable. Now, guess what? Look how high they get. So anyways, this virus thing, just know this, that viruses are actually made out of, whether you believe it or not, blue light can create a virus. 5G can create a virus. Not 4G so much, but 5G, yes. And also, what can create a virus is every new chemical, every new heavy metal that they stick in our food, our drink, our water, our air. And whether you want to believe it or not, go do some homework before you lose your, you know what, because you may not know this, but the only way to get rid of what they call viruses, which are heavy metals, chemicals, okay, all right, and actual invisible poisons, frequencies being stored in your tissues, and that creates these issues in your tissues. See, bacteria, okay, bacteria, I hope you know this, bacteria, fungi, and parasites will not eat what they call viruses because they're more intelligent than us. Because if they actually ate that, it would kill them. That's right. They don't go after that. Okay, they'll go after bad bacteria. They'll go after fungi. They'll go after decaying tissue in the body, but they won't go after the toxins that we call viruses. So the only way we can get rid of them is the more you bring in, okay, because you're unaware of what you're doing, or you're aware and you don't care because you don't have much value, right? You will poison yourself, okay? Well, you will. Think about it. The people that use the plug-in aerosols, the people that spray that crap, the people that put suntan lotion on. I talked about it this morning. The people that use the soaps, the people that use the shampoos, the perfumes. You know, I mean, forget about the things you drink and you eat when you're buying any processed food, and they can poison anything they want. You got to understand, these people are the king of the world. They control the world. There is no law for them. But the only law is one law, is unconditional love for yourself. And if you don't have that, then you'll never protect yourself. So just so you know, that there are 300 different solvents or soaps that the body makes. And those soaps and solvents that the body makes, they go in and they actually emulsify, and break down these chemicals, break down these heavy metals. And then the reason why you drip from your nose, you drip from your vagina, you have diarrhea, you're coughing up sputum, even liquid in the ears, okay? Fevers. This is how to get rid of it. Because if it's not going to be eaten up, okay, then it has to be thrown out of the body somehow. So the more of this poison that you have in your body, the more that you're going to have what they call a cold or flu. Oh my God, I got the flu and I was down for like 10 days. Yeah, Mr. Toker, smoker, midnight alcohol drinker, processed food eater, chips, pop, everything else, blah, 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 whatever. You use whatever excuse you need to that a virus got you so that you don't grow and let go of your bad habits, okay? And stop eating the crap because you have no value. So that's where we need empathy for everyone, because people do not have value because we're taught not to have value. And we're taught that it's even disrespectful to have value. So, to fit in, you're going to get done in if you have no value. So, am I going to love myself? Absolutely. Am I going to care for myself? Absolutely. Am I going to put myself first and foremost before anything else or anyone else? So help me God, yes. Because if I don't, I won't be able to do that for Lori here or my children or anybody else. I mean, I got to nail it with myself before I say I can do it with others. So a virus is actually just your body trying to get rid of heavy metals, chemicals, invisible toxins created from blue light, from, like I said, 5G, and look at the way we live. Okay, so yeah, that's why we have to get sick. That's why, like I said, we have the fever, the runny nose, coughing up sputum, the diarrhea, the throwing up. Okay, it's trying to come out any orifice it can because it came in every bloody orifice, and that's the truth. So you know what? Freak out and get all involved, because 99% of the population, they have parasites, right? You know that they're full of heavy metals, right? And you do that 99% of the population doesn't do the dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, the love thing. They do the adrenaline, cortisol thing, right? Everybody's looking for a high, okay? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear about Jimmy? Did you hear about Jennifer? Oh my God. Bet they had the bee. Oh my God. We can't stop talking about people and bad times, can we? Because it makes us feel better. Instead of loving ourselves better, we need to hear all these terrible stories going on with other people and going, whew, thank God. At least, you know what? I didn't get the bee, or wow, thank God I didn't go in the hospital, or I didn't take the drug, or, oh, geez, I thought I was bad, but look at him or look at her. And that's what we do. Isn't that what we do? That's what we do. So why don't you just mind your own business and start unconditionally loving yourself, and then wake the heck up. Wake the heck up and know that everything that you hear, okay, out of anybody's mouths that has anything to do with the government, even if you think they're coming to save you, they're full of BS. And just know that, okay? Because nobody gets high up in government unless they've already been bought. But, you know, you believe any story you want, and then we don't have to wait long, because we just have to wait till November to find out if I'm full of it. God knows I could be, but I don't think so. And anybody that knows me, I've been calling this for the last, well, I'm very intuitive, okay? Because I don't take things personal, and I don't need people's approval, because I'm going to love them anyway. And you just had the best day of your life. I'm going to release the Wolf Report probably, I'd say, around 9:30, okay? 9:30 my time, which would be 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. You watch these two videos, okay? And if you can't see through that, then my heart goes out to you, and wow. You'll end up down on your knees begging God, please, any time now, unless you're going to learn that you're the savior, you're the hero, you're the Braveheart you've been looking for.